The girl suffered from severe Parkinson's disease. Men would initially lust after her beauty, but when finding out her illness was incurable, would ruthlessly abandon her. This is a must-watch romantic film. If you have lost all hope for love, quiet your heart and watch this movie. Jack was a pharmaceutical sales rep, a consummate ladies' man. So far he had never met a woman he couldn't get. Hey Lisa, there's no one like Lisa. I know, but if every time I say, oh Lisa, eventually she'll come after me, big apology, prove them. That day he pretended to be an intern doctor and sneaked into the clinic, where he met Mary, who had come for a consultation. The beautiful Mary deeply attracted Jack's gaze, occasionally making eye contact with him. He even deliberately peeked while Mary was being examined. Mary thought he was an intern, so didn't mind too much. But when she found out Jack was just a drug seller, Mary immediately punched him. Mary cursed him as a pervert. But as a scumbag, Jack charmed Mary in just a couple sentences. Jack wanted to press the attack, so he invited Mary for coffee together. But Mary ruthlessly rejected him. How could prey marked by Jack ever escape? Through the clinic's receptionist, Jack got the girl's number and immediately called to invite her for coffee. Under Jack's soft and hard persuasion, they agreed to meet that afternoon. They came to the cafe. While chatting, Jack noticed Mary's shaking hands and instability. Instead of resting tremors, come and go, what's none of your business. Happens when you're nervous, you're an expert, and why would I do this? 'Cause you're interested in me and now you make me nervous, and your mind's telling you one thing and your body's telling you something else. Unexpectedly, it was these words that took the girl away. Passionate as fire, leaving Jack obsessed no matter where Jack was. At one call from Mary, he would immediately appear. They were both convinced the other was their perfect match. Parkinson's made Mary afraid to face love, but Jack was thoroughly infatuated. Right after meeting, he would call Mary just to hear her voice. Jack tried to confess his love to Mary, but Mary would deliberately avoid it every time. In Mary's view, men only lusted after her beauty. Jack must be no exception. Mary's symptoms grew increasingly severe. Even tearing open a package became difficult. Mary left on a sudden long trip. Unexpectedly, Jack just slept in his car waiting all night. Jack's persistence showed Mary his sincerity. No man had ever treated her this way. She chose to conditionally accept the relationship. And you don't get to move in, or become friends with my friends, or introduce me to your parents. This is what this is, whatever this is. Are you done? Have you been here all night? Yes. Oh Christ. Having found love, Jack also worked passionately. His drugs became bestsellers globally. Truly success in both love and career. The two spent every day together during the honeymoon period, recording their sweet moments together with Mary's camera. But as Mary's illness continuously worsened, Mary needed support to walk. Couldn't even pick up scissors. Unable to do what she liked. Exerting all her strength just to crush her medication, but unable to even get the medicine down. While Jack, whose career was taking off, was very busy. He could no longer accompany Mary like before. Feeling Jack couldn't provide any help in her life, she felt Jack didn't love her, while Jack felt Mary didn't understand him. And so they had a huge fight. In anger, Jack directly left. When Jack heard Mary's cries, he felt very distressed, but also helpless. Because he couldn't share any of this with Mary, he held Mary tightly to keep Mary from loneliness. Jack took her to a Parkinson's support group. These people had Parkinson's like Mary. Seeing the speeches by her fellow patients on stage, Mary was extremely inspired. Everyone here was worse off than her, but they lived very positively. At this moment, Mary's passion for life rekindled, and Jack, communicating with these Parkinson's patients' families. When Jack asked if they had any advice, unexpectedly they advised Jack to leave Mary. My advice is to go upstairs, pack your bags, and leave a nice note. Find yourself a healthy woman. I love my wife. I do. I wouldn't do it over again. Facing the cruel reality. No matter how beautiful the past, it would be no more. Hearing this, any normal person could become disillusioned. The girl was very emotional after the support group, constantly expressing her feelings for Jack. Never alone. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Back home, Jack read up extensively, then took Mary everywhere seeking treatment, but was always met with the same message. Parkinson's was simply incurable. The devastated Jack even argued with the doctors. Seeing the seemingly deranged Jack, Mary felt very uncomfortable. So she got up and left. Jack wanted to continue studying medicine with Mary, while Mary just wanted to go home. She knew well her illness was incurable, so they fought again. The emotionally out of control Mary brought up breaking up, not wanting to drag Jack down. And this time Jack did not try to keep her. After the breakup, Mary was depressed every day. While Jack's career went smoothly, he got an opportunity to develop in Chicago. But career success couldn't make up for missing Mary. Just as he wanted to see Mary one last time, he saw she already had someone else. At this moment they smiled at each other. All was understood without words. "It's nice to see you." Jack was about to start his new job in Chicago. While packing, he discovered the camera, recording snippets of their time together. Jack's eyes brimmed with tears. He realized if they missed each other, he might never meet a girl he loved so deeply again. He decided to give up everything to look for the girl. But she had already moved away. On the bus, the girl was traveling when she suddenly heard urgent honking outside. But this was the highway, no stopping. Jack tailed her all the way to the rest stop and finally caught up. The two confessed face to face. "'Cause it's hard for me to lose in my life. I found only time will tell. I will figure out that we can do it or not stand yet. I need someone to know. I know everything. I need you more than you need me. No, it's not. It isn't fair. I just may have to carry." The future was unknown. But at least during the time, they loved each other. Mary would be Jack's driving force, and Jack would accompany Mary through her illness. Supporting and needing each other, love itself was a luxury. Perhaps it should just be simple. Remembering the past happiness was enough.